1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Outside, trust the block. Pad level. Ball, eyes up. Good. Now put it on your head. Good. Good rep.
It is another Strolling with Sami virtual style, and we're getting real virtual today behind me because it is raining outside, but you at least got a little bit of covering Coach Wyatt. You're the wide receivers coach. You all got to meet him whenever he joined staff a couple years ago, but this is Coach Darrell Wyatt. Coach Wyatt, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Just trying to enjoy the time with my family and with my wife, and trying to get some work in for sure, and stay in contact with the kids and do our recruiting.
And you mentioned it. You're getting to spend time with your wife right now, but your daughter, she's in Houston, and is she still in Houston, or is she back home right now?
She's in Houston finishing up the semester. I think she's in finals week next week, and then we'll make some plans for the summer. Obviously, just trying to stay safe, and we stay in constant communication with her. She's doing great.
And I just talked to Coach Shannon about, you mentioned it, the semester's wrapping up. So how have you been staying on your guys? He said that on the defensive side of the ball, they're having a competition to see who has the highest GPA at the end of the semester. How are you staying on the wide receivers to make sure that they're doing well finishing up the semester?
Same, the same for us on offense. We compete, and weekly we post a current GPA for the group, and the guys have really worked hard here the last 3 weeks as we're winding down the finals, and it's always good competition. And credit our academic staff; they've done a great job for a long time here, and these guys have really stepped up here the last 4 weeks as we get down the stretch.
That's great that they're keeping the competition still going, even though they can't compete on the field. But let's talk a little bit of fun stuff. Since you've been home, has there been any like home projects? Has your wife put you to work since you've been home so much?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm doing something every. There's some spring cleaning that I finally get a chance to get to. We've turned our garage into a makeshift gymnasium, so able to get a workout in. I try to get up every day about 11 and 12 and get to my workout. I usually do my football stuff from 8 to 12, and then again from 1:30 to whenever.
Since you're with your wife, has she been cooking, or are you the cook of the house? Have you been exploring a little bit in the kitchen?
Well, she does the majority of the cooking, but we share cooking responsibility at times, and we also get out and try to go to some local restaurants. We do some things to try to make sure that we support the local businesses. We love wings, and I guess it's Wing Island Company is one of our favorite spots. Fresh Kitchen, Bolay, and then on weekends we like to mix it up, and we'll go to Soul Food Kitchen and Mama's Fixin'. So we got some spots.
Yeah, it sounds like you do. Have you guys been doing anything fun? Maybe watching, or some, I guess, more relaxing fun activities like watching Netflix? Is there any show you've been binging, or maybe an old movie that you've revisited and it's really been a favorite?
Well, I tell you what, I've been catching up on Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm a big fan. Certainly, we're watching. I get a chance to watch a lot of Sports Center and First Take, which was one of my favorite shows. And I'm really enjoying watching some of the college football games from 2019, some old pro football games, some classics. So we're enjoying a chance again to spend time together, and I get a chance to watch a lot more television than I normally would be able to.
What's been your favorite game that they've re-aired so far?
Oh, I love watching our games. Obviously, I mean, I love watching our Stanford game and some of our big wins at home, and when the crowd's really into the game, and I mean, when that place gets to rocking, and we have those big crowds, it's a lot of fun to watch our team compete.
Right now, it's pretty hard to find some things in the stores. For example, toilet paper, hand sanitizer. What is the one thing that you were so glad that you guys stocked up on at the beginning of this quarantine?
I tell you what, finding the Lysol spray and hand sanitizers, I mean, it is next to impossible. I mean, you're going to have to go very early, and you'll have to be lucky even if you make it early to the store. So uh, it's a good thing we stocked up on the hand sanitizer and the Lysol spray.
Yeah, it is. So let's get back onto the football, since we talked a little bit of fun stuff about what you've been doing during quarantine. With the wide receivers, we're kind of known as being UCF fast. How have you been making sure that they're staying conditioned and making sure that they're keeping up their speed and really getting their workouts in?
Well, Coach Smith and his staff have done a great job of communicating with those guys, giving them workouts, and these guys have been creative in finding ways to keep their cardio in and work on their fast twitch. And obviously, it's important whenever we do get a chance to get back together. It's probably going to be a revised schedule, so they need to stay in shape because obviously we're expecting those guys to play fast. It's a big part of what we do offensively, and we need those guys to be in great shape.
Absolutely, Coach Wyatt. I can't wait to see those guys running back out there. And my hand is it's disappearing in the green screen, but I'm pointing at the field, and I can't wait to see you back out there as well, Coach Wyatt. Thank you so much for strolling with me. I hope you stay safe and your wife stays safe and your daughter as well in Houston.
Thanks, Sammy. Stay safe.